He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Pulls it in. It's Hudson. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear at the 10. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down mark.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop.
And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
He'll hand it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw. It's Reed. He escapes the pocket. There's contact on the throw.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And now the handoff. And he tried the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Wide open downfield. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And the Horned Frogs looking to cash in the red zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. Touchdown, Texas Christian. They connect for 6. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. To throw, it's Reed. Looking to scramble. Heave the ball deep down that right side. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender who throws the interception.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Third down is a handoff. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver are perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball is even thrown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Takes the handoff. It's Joyner. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The RPO caught to the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
crucial third down play right here. Looking to throw. It's Williams. The sure hands. It's West. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. And the Red Raiders looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield. It's Williams. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play. A touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Play action here on first down. Fires it on the move. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. The Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Bringing pressure. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Finds room at the 30. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. There's the handoff. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they're spotted inches short of a first down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. And the Horned Frogs are in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Well, that's how you close a half on, but what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. The short completion to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Looking to pass, it's Williams. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Red Raiders will kick this away to begin the second half. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the TCU offense takes the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. They get the second half started with a running play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the player... Injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Just the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Looking for some space. It's Price. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Ball handed off. Up near midfield at the 48.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Getting set. Here's second down. Sticking with the running game. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He'll take a deep shot here, and it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what would be the play call?
They try to sneak it for the first.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
And the Horned Frogs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the run here. Lets it go. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He bought some time, now lets it go. This time it's complete. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's James. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes out now 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Using his legs, it's Payne. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. Touchdown, Texas Christian. And they jump on top here in the second half. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Dickey. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Boy, this matchup is fun to watch. This time, this receiver lays out and makes a huge catch. And, Chris, he is having an afternoon you can only dream about. Over 100 yards receiving and winning these one-on-one matchups. That catch right there shows you how athletic he is.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. They finally get him down, but a big play for a 46.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
And the Red Raiders are on the move here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 15. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Red Raiders will have 1st and 10 here. Trying to run it. It's Joyner. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Here comes the point after attempt.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Payne. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On first down, it's play action. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. What a ride it's been so far. We're set up for a classic finish to see who's going to claim this conference championship. Let's take one final look at the stats. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Looks like he's going to run it. He gets the first, now looking for more. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Horned Frogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. In the red area, it's Palmer. End zone ahead. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Here we go, the most important series of this game. Tied up, first and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, TCU. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. You've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Finds his man. It's Joyner. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Pass caught. Second down now. It's Carter. Here he goes. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. It's Williams. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
It's a good job by this defense rallying the football to keep him out of the end zone. Now we've got 3rd and goal. You got to roll the dice as a defensive coordinator. Maybe bring the blitz. Anything you can do to offset the timing.
Touchdown, Texas Tech. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle made after a solid gain will spark the ball for 31.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Can now put the throw on. He's taken down with a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
What a job by this defense coming up with that big sack on first down. Now the incompletion. Good job of putting this offense in a real bind now at 3rd down and long on their side of the 50.
It's another deep shot. And it's hauled in way downfield. Horn Frogs, and they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they scored late to take the lead.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Williams. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Caught near the sticks. It's Hudson. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your one timeout, and now you got a real chance.
He fires it down the middle. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Grab near the sticks. It's Hudson. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the mark.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Williams. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Touchdown, Red Raiders. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
The coach says, forget OT. We're going for 2 to take the lead right here. Looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. And he's got it for the 2-pointer. What a gamble. What execution. And now lead by 1 here late in the game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. First and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a late, deep throw. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. And the Horned Frogs getting set on first and 10. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Has the first down and more. And the timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And it comes down to this, a chance to put his team in the lead in the final stages of this one. It's good! They win a conference championship. What an amazing run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12. Have become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we'll get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.